Of course, Star Wars. He was in briefly in one of the episodes. Not briefly for the
episode 1. Which
he was in the bad parts of Star Wars.
Yeah,
as in
episode 1 was the worst.
1, 2, and 3.
I'd say episode 2.
You don't like any of the.
Episode 2's the worst.
Episode 1, I quite like episode 3. I thought that was quite
the order of awesomeness. I've used the word awesome there just to annoy a listener. The order.
One listed.
Why you?
I'm not tuning in anymore.
There's going to be someone shaking their fist at the speaker now, right? The order of awesomeness is as follows, right? Best one, Star Wars, Episode 4, A New Hope. That's the best one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Second best.
5.
Is 6, Return of the Jedi.
Really? I think episode 5.
6.
Even though there are Ewoks and they're rubbish, but Luke Skywalker wears black, he's a badass, right? That's all you need. Then, episode 5, okay, Empire Strikes Back.
I'm with
quite good. Bit sad, but quite good. Those 3 are all at least 9 out of 10 on the film scale, right? They're all in my, 2 of them are in my top 10 films of all time, right? They're not number 1, that's Dawn of the Dead. The original, not the remake, because zombies can't run. Don't get me started. I wrote a rant about film remakes that was basically, the gist was, zombies don't run. Then we've got episode 3.
Yes.
Just for the bit where he puts the helmet on for the first time.
Oh no, but that's the cheesiest bit. That's the worst.
But that's
bit
the
of
bit.
He goes, no,
that's good.
No, Darth, no. You
that's
don't
good.
say no. You don't shout. You should just say no.
That's what he does. But just
that's a great impression.
Yeah, I've made money out.
That means hang on. I can make this interactive while we do it. Hang on.
You got a Darth Vader app on your iPhone?
No, just on his phone. It's just a normal phone.
Oh, right,
I have.
No.
Other phones are available. Yeah.
So I'm just playing in the background.
Then there's episode 1, and then the worst one, episode 2, which is so bad that it actually makes me really genuinely angry.
I can't do it very well.
I can do. I've done this at gigs, and you guys might have seen me do it. I can do an impression of Chewbacca, but it is a very specific impression of Chewbacca. It is an impression of Chewbacca who is a bit tired and has just been given some bad news. Because basically he'll be on the deck of the Millennium Falcon, and Han Solo will come in, and he'll be like, "All right, Chewie, do you fancy a brew?" And Chewbacca will just go,
Why? That's brilliant. That's brilliant. You're full of impressions. You know, I've heard things about you. They only do one impression, a David Bowie one,
which is just me going, "Oh."
And you stole that from Flight of the Conchords. Bowie, blatantly, because they do that all the way through.
No, I've been doing.
Oh, Bowie.
I've been doing it for 4 years, so they actually stole it from me.
You thought of it first.
I did it at a gig. I did it at a gig that Rhys Darby was doing with me, like when I first started. So there's a fair chance that they stole it off me. It's not the truth. It's just everyone does David Bowie that way. But that's the only. I can do that. I can do Ernie from Sesame Street, which is Hebert. And I can do Yoda. And I can do. Everyone can do it. Try and do it now.
What?
Try and do Ernie.
Hebert.
Yeah, everyone can do it. Hebert. Like, it's easy. Right? And then the only other impression I can do is Yoda, which everyone can do a one-syllable Yoda, which is just, right? But the problem is, if you do Yoda, is you do start segging into another impression. So you just go, terrible it is, yes. I have just realised I talk like Fozzie Bear. Walker. And so on.
Brilliant. Right, okay, we'll better get just another quick song on.
We better get our interview done.
Yeah,
we'll do that after.
We'll do that after the song.
Is it actually? Sorry, I didn't realise I was coming in for an interview. I just thought you wanted me to talk rubbish.
It's 50 minutes of just rubbish, and you know.
And then we'll get to the hard-hitting interview questions. Jim Smallman's big ones.
John's just put his half-moon spectacles on. Things are getting serious.
Right. Okay.
Really quickly, Jim Smallman.
Yes.
Have you got the tense music?
Right.
I'm gonna.
A little bit. Not too much, because it might just overpower.
Try it now.
But here we go.
You gonna play it?
This is tense. This is tense. Even
This is
building up
tense.
to
This is
tense
really-
music.
Yes.
Oh.
Is it? It's just in the background. You can hear it. Turn it up a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Jim Smallman.
Tense.
John Fowler's professionalism have always been put together, and now Jim Smallman. Here are your big ones.
Wow.
How many penguins would it take to kill a shark?
17.
On average, how many pet puddings would you say you ate in a week?
10.
According to Anne Hathaway's character in Princess Diaries 2, anyone can be a princess. Taking this statement into account, what's your favourite dunkable biscuit?
Bourbon cream.
Have you ever licked a battery?
Yes, I have.
Has a seagull ever stolen any of your chips?
Yes, it has. It's Skegness.
Yes. Gareth Gates was once described as a silver-tongued love machine. Does this quote do him any justice at all?
No, unless it was a silver-tongued repetitive love machine.
On the subject of roast lamb, what is your favourite roasted meat?
My favourite roasted meat is beef.
Sandals or flip-flops?
Neither. You look like a tart.
Have you ever had any celebrity moments?
Yes, I have Al Murray and Frank Skinner's phone numbers on my phone. I'm Russell Howard.
That's really cool. And finally, compare and contrast the process of redemption in 3 southern states of your choice. I've got an essay on it, I really need help.
Okay. Arizona, Alabama, and Texas.
Cool. And the redemption process.
The redemption process in all of these states is they take you outside and shoot you in the face.
That's. I'm going to write that in my essay. Jim Smallman, quote that.
Yeah.
So thank you. Those were your big ones.
Hurrah!
Well done. Yeah, I think you passed the test. That's for sure.
Good.
Excellent. Right, we've only got like 5 minutes left,
so we better plug a bit.
Jim. Are you doing any Leicester?
I'm doing a very big gig in Leicester in January. I think it's January the 17th or 19th. It's on my website. Website's jimsmallman.com. And I'm doing the Leicester Comedy Festival preview show at De Montfort Hall, which is quite big. And 2,000 people. And I've done it before, but I'm doing it again, despite the fact I lost the Comedy Festival sponsors last time for doing a joke about my parents' sex life. I'll let me do it again. And then in the Comedy Festival, I will be doing, and I've put the dates up on my website, I will be doing 2 solo shows. I'll be doing last year's solo show, which I did and previewed in front of quite a lot of Leicester University students. So I'll be doing last year's show, which is Boy Next Door Gone Wrong, and I'll be doing next year's show for the first time, which is called 2 Ice Creams on a Sunday, which is about me and my daughter and our weird relationship. So, which is quite cute and twee, and it includes my daughter's stage debut, because I filmed her introducing me at the beginning of the show, which is amazing. She's 6 and called Amelia. So it will be her going, "Hello, this is my daddy's show." And if you want to know more about when I'm gigging, I have a fan page on Facebook, which I believe is, if you search Jim Smallman in Facebook, you should find it, but it should be www.facebook.com/Jim Smallman Comedian. That should be my fan page.
Group as well, won't we?
Yeah, we'll put a little link to
most people, including Charlotte, who keeps emailing in, I know she's in it, and I've got a lot of fans from Leicester Uni because it's genuinely my favourite place to do gigs, even though I did go to the wrong university in Leicester. I went to the thick one and DMU, so sorry.
It's alright.
Well,
you come over to the light side.
I got a first, if that helps, but
wins us over then. It's fine.
Slightly.
Yeah, right. You'll do. Right, okay. That was our show for this week. It's absolutely flown by. But I want to thank Jim Smallman especially for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
It was brilliant. Thanks a lot.
I had a great time.
Thank you. This has been fun. This has been the most fun I've had in an hour of radio in a long time.
Excellent. We'll get you on next week then. So to play us out, John's going to pick a song, but we'll be here at the same time next week, Sunday from until 2. Remember to tune in. I don't know if we've got anything special planned next week. We'll put it on put it on our Facebook group, which is the Green Room on Facebook. So thanks a lot, and cheers, guys.
I'll just come in again.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Yeah, happy with that.
Well, I'll come in again, and we'll compare calendars for next year.
That'd be cool.
The
Yeah.
Cliff Richard one. Go and buy.
I had last year's Cliff Richard one.
The Cliff Richard one. On the front cover is him in denim short shorts and a string vest.
Seriously, I'm going to buy that. No, last year I had it. There's one.
And they said, Cliff, don't you think down short shorts is gay enough? No, I want a string vest.
No, last year's one was pretty good though. But I think it's time for us to go. So I think I'm not going to be able to stand up for a while because I've been thinking about
to go into